Okay, so now we're going to measure for plywood for these doors. This door is one off of this cabinet. It's one of the bigger ones, but I know I've got 1, 2 there, 4 doors are the same, so I can cut 4 pieces of plywood right away. Width is pretty easy to measure. If I hooked this part of this tongue here and this part here, that's my width, because that fits into that groove. So I'll take off 1/8 of an inch from that width, and then height, if you snap it all together on your height, you can butt into that upper and come down to the lower. So I'm 25 inches, and you can add 3/4 of an inch on this. So inside measurement plus 3/4. Now you can do that width too. And here I'm 10 1/8, so I can be 10 7/8. So you can measure that inside and add 3/4 of an inch. So the reason I want a little space in here, why I don't want it tight in here, why I leave that 1/8 inch, is because they're two different materials. Plywood's going to expand and contract a lot different than our hardwood edges, so we want a little space in there for it to wiggle around, because they will expand and contract differently. So I'm going to go ahead now and cut all my plywood. I've got all my rails and stiles cut for all my cabinets, so now I'm going to cut all my plywood before I start assembling.